Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Week 9 of the Annihilation League. I'm your host and caster, Mr. Leapfrog. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. It's Wednesday, so, middle of the week. Just waiting on a ready check for the teams, and now we got a ready check, so now we are actually good to start the first map. Point it downward. Yeah, if you don't mind. Sweet. It is very hot today, so we're going to look at the map pool real quick. As you can see, we're going to start off the map on Samoa. So map 1 is going to be a kind of an interesting start. Jazz Squad is looking to continue their rally onward to a dominant second half of the season, while Mujin's looking to turn the corner starting now. So let's see how the teams are going to approach this map to start off. Wow, so handsome. Thank you, Alexis. I want to make sure everything looks good, so thanks everyone for tuning in. And let's get on to map number 1, Week 9, Jazz Squad versus Mujin. It's okay. I don't think it's going to catch it from that far. All right, Krino starting off with the Orisa pick, while Hero and JLH, their new signed player JLH, is going to start off on the Echo. Well, they have the Widowmaker kind of playing the off angle right to the side here. Looking for an early pick, not going to get any success yet. But this is go time for Snorlax. He's going to pop the Cardiac Overdrive. And that means it's time to back up for Mujin right now. No point caps yet. The point is open, so I can imagine they're going to start walking into point here. Adorable is going to fall down early here to the Carino headshot. Probably got sniped by the Widowmaker as well, so a combination of the two. And there you go. First point is going to go over to the Jazz Squad, but Mujin's quickly looking to clean up the rest of the fight and transition back onto their side. Oh! It's going to fall down really low here. Twirl's going to keep him out at bay, and Carino's going to be able to dominate with this Orisa pick to start off. And a quick 13% and counting for Jazz Squad. Emily trying to clean up and stagger for a little bit longer. And now, already, Hiroshima, she's it actually is Hiroshima. Hiroshima Part 2. Already has the infrared sights. Not going to get any real knowledge here. Just trying to spot where they're going to approach on this attack here. Back and forth right now. Figures might be coming out here soon for Adorable, and no, JLH is going to get a quick sticky mines, and that's going to be a fallback, I think, for Jazz Squad right now. Oh boy, no connection on it. Cardiac Overdrive, good spear by Carino, and now he's got gold and fortifies. He's pretty much going to negate any damage that Snorlax wants to do here. Another spear. You can imagine the Coalescence from Jazz Kid is going to come out quickly here. Roll out! Oh, he's going to drop the... Oh, he drops it on there. I don't think he gets anybody in that. He does get... Yeah, he does get the Euro there, but nobody else is going to be caught in cage. Mauga's going to be duplicated right here. JLH looking to try to get some value here. Not going to get much of anything right here, and it just spells fall back for them. And Adorable getting tons of value on the Sombra pick here. I was thinking they're going to be lacking on damage, but making up for it. Maybe isolating targets. Hiroshima going over to the Cassidy here. But now they don't have really too many ultimates here to engage with, but this tree might be fruitful when they try to engage on points. And again, just Carino's forced to use gold and just regroup all together, and Adorable gets a pick onto JLH there. Caught out of position maybe? Good hack positioning? Who knows? Ooh, and Hiroshima getting the pick on Adorable though. Now the score is about even here, 4-4. It's a whole lot of back and forth. No movement real. No real movement right now, and Jazz Kitty's gonna fall down. Just maybe misread the communication there on when somebody's gonna back up. Snorlax falls so low right now. It's 1 HP, and luckily Carino's gonna be able to clean up the rest of that fight there, and the point's gonna flip over just when it hits 66%. And now Mujin's gonna be taking the lead here. And still, Fawny and Yoro still haven't really need to use any of their ultimates. They have this window that could be real beneficial for the Cassidy to shoot through, or even ultimate. You know, this High Noon do double the damage real quickly. Yeah, I read it, Kitty. That was kind of insane. Carino gonna get speared out here. Jabba's realizing that Amalgam maybe not be the pick here, especially when they need to go to point, and they need to go to point fast, because right now it's 90% and ticking. Dorvo looking for a hack here. Gotta be real careful here. It's go time. The beat coming out from Emily. Uh-oh. There's gonna be so many ultimates being poured out here. The tree, the window, and the overclock. And I don't think they're gonna be able to contest any longer. It's just Jazz, Kitty, and Shadows is gonna be the last one to fall there, as Hiroshima is gonna wind up cleaning up the rest of the fight. And first point is gonna go over to Mujin. Dahi, welcome back. Nice to see everyone back. See everybody supporting the Jazz squad. Got my cheerleaders out there.
Ready for
But
battle.
right now, Jazz squad looked pretty good at the start, but luckily Mujin was making the proper adjustments. Hiroshima coming out real strong on the Cassidy right now. Just on hit scan in general, you're still getting kind of quite a bit of value on the Widowmaker, and even though this map is really not known for Widowmaker sniping play. And a big composition change from the Jazz squad right now. They're going to come out on a Sigma, maybe poke style comp with a double hit scan, but no Mercy to back it up, which is kind of interesting. Because typically when you run those types of comps, you want to run a Mercy just to empower that DPS and just really allow the DPS to get as many early picks as possible. And they're definitely trying to just deal with JLH right now, because JLH is being an annoyance with these sticky bombs constantly being put onto them, and with the team playing so close together, you're getting a ton of value and a ton of ult charge with it as well. Just when I say that, Jazz Kitty's fallen a little bit below half HP and forced to back up to the rest of their team. But I guess they really want to take care of it. Oh, JLH is going to fall to 1 HP there, but luckily has the Yoro life leaper to help keep him alive. No real movement here. Immortality field forced out onto Mujin's side. So now it's going to spell a go time for Jazz Squad. As soon as that Immortality field falls down, it might be starting to take some movement. And just as I say that, Adorable is going to fall down here. And no real movement on either side now. Again, it's kind of at a stalemate. Just a lot of back and forth action. Nice rock on Akrino. Shadow's going to get on Safani here. So now no Mortality field, but now no more Shadows either. JLH hasn't been picked yet. Of course, the Cassidy's going to do a hard flank in the backline here and going to get the Jazz Kitty here. Going to fall down 79 HP and might need to get pulled here. Is not gonna, luckily, Adorbo's not going to chase him out there. Smart move just to die on point, just to help contest for as long as possible. Because again, the point has not flipped yet. It is still 0-0. So it's one of those things that until one of these tanks die, I don't think it's going to be any point's going to be flipping at all. And Shadow swaps over to the Genji, already back into the point here. Shadow's going to play real deep right now, and now the tree's going to come out from Yoro. And Shadow's going to fall here. High Noon's going to pretty much help clean up the rest of the fight, and there's tons of more ultimates coming out in response to that Genji diving in, and now it's just going to be spelling cleanup time for Mujin. And one of those things that the soldier is really not getting too much value in this situation. Just it's hard to really stay engaged in those fights with this kind of big hitbox and not a whole lot of instant damage. But luckily they only lose 20% here, so not the end of the world. Here we go, another approach here. And again, I would imagine JLH is probably looking to duplicate right now. Who are they going to duplicate? That's the question. Not a lot of movement here. Slow, methodical pace. Rock comes out. Carino might be going into ult here. Oh, E is forced out here, and now the twirl comes out in response, as well as Coalescence. Adorable is going to fall to 1 HP. Window is going to come out from Fawny. Not going to get anything. Beat is going to come out at the same time. There's going to be so many ultimates coming out right now. And it's still finding value with the Adorable visor. Hiroshima eliminating Emily there. Hiroshima getting 2 picks on the supports. Now no supports on the side of Jazz Squad. Hiroshima getting 2 picks here. Just coming up clutch right now. Looking for a 4th. Gonna get gripped at the last second there. Perfect timing there for them. And now with the pull from Yoro, Hiroshima coming in clutch and getting almost a full team wipe, man. He's looking for more. Give him one more. Oh, man's going in. And I thought that fight was definitely going to be winnable with the Adorable, the visor there. Being able to kill the support, but not able to help capitalize on the tree. I swore they used tree there, but I guess they just pulled. But Euro still has a tree for this fight, so it's going to be kind of hard to engage here. And now Jabba going to the Desperation Doom pick right now, especially with a Cassidy. Cassidy's going to be rolled out of position here. And now Blades coming out from shadows. Forces tree out, looking for somebody. Gonna get two maybe. Oh, and he's gonna get sniped out there. JLH trying to help clean up the remaining people here. Hiroshima, again, just uncontested right now. Getting 2 picks back to back. Getting a third. Just let him get all 4 right now. This man's going in. And now, no retaliation from the Jazz Squad. 100-0 as Mujin take the first map. It was one of those things. They were making the adaptations, they were making the changes, but they didn't really have a good answer for the Cassidy here, or even for the Echo for that matter. It was one of those things. The Echo is almost last to die if they even killed him during those fights. And you could tell they were desperate right there, because that Doomfist pick obviously is really hard to play in those situations with dealing with a Orisa and having to deal with a Cassidy with the magnetic grenade able to stop them. So Jazz Squad, falling first map. Need to find an answer here. We're going to take a quick, short 5-minute break so we can allow the teams to make substitutions and figure out what the next map's going to be. Stay tuned. Let's figure out what map we're going to go to. See you in a minute. Welcome back, everybody. We are going on to map number 2, which Jazz Squad have elected to choose Eichenwald. Finally, some other maps this season, because we've only seen a majority of it has been King's Row. So it's going to be interesting to see what adaptations teams, or the approach in general that teams are going to make for Eichenwald. I think I spelled it right. Is that yeah, there it is. So I'm just waiting on a ready check. But as you can see, Eichenwald's going to be up next for hybrid. One of those things that I think Jazz Squad are pretty comfortable when it comes to or just hybrid in general, just because of how you can approach it in several different ways. These guys are serious. Face cam? Why are we purring? I decided to try something a little different this time. Oh, Lord. But, oh, shit. Oh, damn it. I did. Well, hold on 1 second so I can move everybody accordingly. So it's one of those things that when the team chooses attack or defense, they get the option of choosing. I'm sorry. When the team chooses the map, the other opposing team gets to decide the attack or defense first. So it's one of those things that I made a mistake of swapping those sides on the wrong thing. So give me one moment while I fix that. We could look at Shadow's player card for a minute while we're doing that. Yeah, I've known Jalen for a while. He's trained to become a firefighter EMT. Does a ton of cool stuff. He can do backflips and everything, so pretty cool. Let's give this another go. You know, not my proudest moment. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Sweet. Carino is actually the tank for the other team, so we can actually get him in here since he's not playing, and I can cast with him. Bing, bang, bop. Let me see if this is working. Yo, 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 what up, Carino? All right, let's get into map number 2. Jazz Squad still going against Mujin. Let's get it on. And Proper coming out on the Doomfist. This is his tried and true character. This is kind of what I've known him to play for most of the time. And Jing Kui coming out strong. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Jing Kui coming out with a Junkrat. Immediately going to get punched back by Proper, but luckily we have the Mercy Pocket to help keep him alive. Oh, and he's going to jump right into the trap there. He ain't going to survive for too much longer. Luckily, Yoro's going to be able to pull him out in that situation. Carino, are you here? Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm here. I just can only spectate my team, so there's not really much to say other than...
Oh, shoot. Alright, no cheating. Here you
go. There we go.
Sorry, bro, I forgot.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright, but JLH looking to approach on the top right here. Just looking, try to get the Mercy Pocket early here. Ooh, Snorlax going to fall down really low. Not going to be able to twirl there, but luckily Shadow's going to help clamp the rest of that fight there. But that might be a go moment for Mujin right now. Oh, man,
this is a matchup I've wanted to see for a while.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if Snorlax was going to swap over to the Doomfist just to kind of mirror it, but looks like he wants to opt with the Orisa, a more fortified, safer pick.
So what I'm hearing is a little bit scared of my team.
100%.
I see it.
You want to win, man.
Oh, we want to win. We want to shoot up the. We want to shoot up the ranks a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely coming down to the wire here for these next couple weeks. It's really important for Jazz to come up with a win here, because then they'll be within striking distance of Danger Close, who are undefeated this season.
Which Mujin did get close.
Yeah. So did Jazz Squad. I think the Jazz Squad and Mujin are the only two teams that actually took him to a map 5.
Damn.
Oh man. And Jinquei somehow, some way. Oh, and Tire's gonna be coming out from Jinquei. He's gonna scale the building. Not gonna get anybody. They all backed up smartly enough, and he's gonna stern his way back around. Is he still looking for somebody? Doesn't see the on in the corner, but Jinquei stayed in the tire for a little too long, and Proper's gonna be able to squish him like a pancake. Just squishing a bug. Uh-oh. He's gonna get caught out again. Luckily able to block there. Still charging up the fist. Nice spear from Snorlax, and again another clutch spear in that situation, because he was definitely charging up that fist. Would definitely laid some people to rest. Uh-oh. Widowmaker looking for a shot. Gets sniped out of the air, but Proper forced to swap off the Doomfist, going over to the D.Va. And now with a minute and a half left on the clock, it's spelling desperation as Jazz Squad working on 4 ultimates.
And something I am impressed with is this is Hero's first game with us.
Really? He looks really good.
Team.
Looking real dominant right now. Uh-oh. Coalescence forced out from Jazzrock right now. Now he's forced to try to do DPS, as everybody on his team is full HP and healthy, and everyone's kind of playing passive right now. Sniper going to be peeking from the side here. See if JLH
We do
can
see
make
copy onto the Ursa.
Oh, that's gonna be a good ultimate here, as they buffed Orisa's ultimate, and with the Nano making it come out way faster.
And knocks into the falling.
Is he gonna get anybody? He's looking. He gets Snorlax in the situation, and Shadow's got an overclock. Is he gonna wind up using it here? Not gonna try to use it. I would think he'd want to use that there. That would have been definitely a situation where that could have been fruitful. Oh man.
Yoru comes back on the Mercy. Maybe to help with a little bit with both Hero and JLH.
Yeah,
good work.
Real smart swap there, just to kind of help mitigate some of that damage that the DPS are taking, and kind of influence them a little bit more, like Jazz Kitty's doing right now. Hiroshima is going to pop a really early infrared sight, maybe trying to get an early pick here, using a little window as some natural cover. Not going to get anybody. I think they know the trick, so they're playing a little bit safer here. Uh-oh, bomb! No! And Proper.
Probably wins the fight.
Oh man, a perfect placement on the bomb.
They do end up trying to dive the Rising Mercy, but she is not able to get it off.
It's super unfortunate right there. I mean, Proper perfectly placed the bomb. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but just right on the edge of the corner, so it slid off towards where everybody was trying to hide, hoping that the bomb would fall towards the other side. And it looks like Jinquei is going to give up on the tire, and he's going to swap over to the D.Va, or to the... Oh, he's going to mirror the Echo.
Yeah, we're going to see Zar into D.Va.
Oh, and Jazzrock going to fall early here.
And Proper ends up sneaking past the Zarya.
They ain't going to survive for too much longer, the Zarya is, but somehow, some way, Hero just has this monster angle with the Widowmaker and just making so much space for their team right now.
From the side of Jazz Squad, it might be a decent idea to swap off the Moira here. Maybe run like something like a BAP to keep your tank alive a little bit longer, because Proper just seems to be eating your entire team alive.
Early ult here from Shadows, playing really aggressive here. Maybe unaware that D.Va does DM these things. And Nano's gonna come out to JLH.
It's only the best ability in the game, as Proper was saying before the match.
Oh boy, and it's go time for JLH. He's already got I think he was going to get his ult there, but uh-oh, Shadow's going to get anti. Fall down to Fawny again. Fawny just being real aggressive with these abilities right now. And
something I am interested in seeing.
Forced to duplicate Honor right now. No connection on Sleeper.
Ooh, that's nice.
Anti's going to get eaten up here, and now it's just going to be Mercy and Mercy against the world right now. Oh, almost gets squished by Proper. Proper back in mech right now. And Jazzrock just forced to use his Coalescence, just trying to keep people alive, and everyone just keeps getting picked.
The Hero's trying his best here.
And Hero
kinda... Hero might die here.
Yeah, definitely. He ain't surviving for too much longer. But somehow, someway, I thought that Mujin was definitely going to walk that payload in. But somehow, Jazz Squad retaliate, and they somehow hold it at just like...
And we see Hero going on to Genji.
Oh, and here we go. The
That's
Genji
somebody
match.
he knows how to play this hero.
Yeah, you figure, I thought that's what he was going to play to start off, because that's his Discord username, is just Genji.
Now you get to see him play Genji and almost get disintegrated immediately.
Alright. And Jabba's got the charge punch. How is he going to approach here? He's going to go deep in the back line here. Going to get anti. Doesn't have block quite yet. Finally got blocked, but he has too much damage to mitigate. The beam from JLH
you gotta keep in mind, a DPS passive.
I think it's that and the beam from Echo.
And the
the beam from Echo is just so strong, being able to help capitalize on people who have a low half HP. Oh boy, and Jin Kui not going to be able to get out there. Goes to the teleporter, but luckily Fawny hit that last killing blow right before he goes through. And it's just a lot of back and forth action right now, just all just in this little enclosed area right now. Fawny just eating up so much right now.
Hero ends up killing Jazzrock.
And Shadows is the last one on the enemy team for Jazz Squad, and luckily enough that Jazz Squad is going to dwindle the time bank just to below 20 seconds, 18 seconds left on the clock.
Which means that's entirely still winnable for the side of Jazz.
Yeah, that is beneficial there, just because if Jazz Squad push this into overtime, they will at least get a minute on the clock.
Something I am interested in seeing is I want to see the proper Doom and the Hero Genji against Shadows and Snorlax here. That could be a very interesting matchup to have.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It is definitely possible, just because Shadows, that's their main hero, as you saw on the player card before map started, and then that's Snorlax's main hero as well. Something they're really not only enjoy to play, but also is pretty damn good at it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
But what's the answer here? Because right now, I feel like Fawny's getting tons of value right now.
We're seeing the cast play from Hero.
And it was one of those things I was just about to say. I was literally, I guess Jazzrock must have read my mind. It's like he's on my team or something. But I was thinking that Kiriko might be a really good option for this map, just because of how
both support lines are doing the same thing.
Ooh, the Mercy Kiriko. What's the approach? We're about to find out right now. Let's see the attack on Jazz Squad. See if they can finish with over a minute on the clock, and let's see if we can get some early picks here. Jabba coming out on the JQ. Uh-oh, Proper gets sniped out there, and he's forced to jump back. No connection on the knife, but Jin Kui looking to get an early hack here. Maybe trying to hack the Doom if he gets a knife here. Or he's just going to go to point, I think, just to help pull a majority of the team back.
Backcapping here.
Oh no! Oh, Jin Kui falls to 1 HP, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to get out there. And now it's just Doom v Doom right now. Oh boy! It's a lot of back and forth right now. Shadow's getting called out right there. Fawny's gonna get hacked and immediately blown up. Good hacking, good target prioritization on the side of Jazz Squad right there. Perfect. Ooh, just barely misses out on that punch. It's just on the cast right now. If they can make sure they kill the cast here, it's gonna spell a go time for them. Oh. Smart to hack that.
Proper might have to fall back here and give them point.
No, and they want to go back in. Proper said enough. Oh. It's so hard to keep track. They're just all back and forth right now. Shadow's just eating up right now, getting tons of picks in the back line, but just as I say that, Proper is immediately going to capitalize and get full charge punch in the back of the head. Oh no, and now
Proper stabs on point here.
I was gonna say, dealing with the Sombra and the Cassidy and the Doomfist, all having some really strong CC tools. That's it's gonna be a big difference on who's gonna be able to survive a little bit longer on the Doomfist. What's the approach here? Cassidy on the high ground. Hiroshima just looking to just really destroy the DPS on low ground. Early ult from Doomfist. He's going to be able to squish Hiroshima. Hiroshima's going to be able to barely get out here. Oh, boy. And Jazzrock falling first in that fight. Now the rest of the dominoes are going to fall here. Nice. Oh, he's looking to fan the hammer. He said, I don't need to aim. I can just fan the hammer. He may need aim.
Hero does get rezzed here.
Yeah, and Jazz Kitty just... Shadows died too far forward. Jazz Kitty's not going to be able to replicate that same res. And now they back up. How are they going to deal with these DPS on high ground? These DPS on high ground just being so annoying. JLH being able to just fly from any distance and just apply that DPS debuff with the sticky mines is really annoying. Ooh, nice connection on the punch. Gonna get everybody really low there.
Low.
Bonnie has to retaliate, and JLH was hacked, so he wasn't able to pop that ultimate right there. Oh, and immediately gonna get hacked there. Hiroshima not gonna be able to pull the trigger on that fight. Oh, and Jinquei gonna fall here. He's sniping over the res, trying to make sure he doesn't get res here. Lands on high ground, maybe looking for an early punch here. Oh, he's gonna get connection onto Jazzrock and luckily hit this little sidewall there.
Hiroshima does go over to the Ash.
No connection. He's looking for skulls. I see 6 skulls! Nothing. Proper. Just punching in here, and they're going to be able to hack Doom here, but Mercy's going to fall. Hiroshima goes over to the Ash. And a random Ash swap spells real fruitful for Mujin right now. As he pretty much sits up top completely uncontested right now. And it seems like no matter how many picks Jazz Squad get, Mercy's just being able to res so quickly. But just when I say that, Euro gets a little too antsy with her positioning and gets picked early.
So much in the pulling JLH with the beam.
Now, I'm gonna have a real tough time keeping up with people. Everyone I swap to is either dead or.
Man. It's fun as hell to watch, like to the point where you're like, okay, I just want to watch. I don't even want to commentate anymore. It's just entertaining.
Yes, it's such a good match. There's a lot of back and forth action right now. And Shadow's going over the Genji. Ooh, trying to get an early pick on the Fawny. If they can pick her early, that'd be really. Oh,
then there we go.
EMP gonna help clean up the rest of the fight. Gonna get a connection onto JLH and a proper, and now Jazz Squad just cleaning up the remaining people right here. Hiroshima forced to back up. Mercy as well. If they can get 3 on Pilot, I don't think they'll have an opportunity to recontest. Yeah, I know, Yoshi. It's an inside joke within my Jazz Squad. I'll explain it midway through the map next time if you remind me. But again, 3 minutes on the clock for Jazz Squad. They're looking real dominant on this attack run. Proper, not able to block there, just going to get immediately blown up. Shadow's able to capitalize on the remaining people that went in to try to help Proper there. And it's just a eating company for him.
Shadows dies the hero after Hero hits 3 edge drops in a row.
Yeah, he's looking for more. Uh-oh, Jinquei might have gotten a little too overzealous with his positioning. Oh my goodness, went to single-digit HP, but luckily Jazz Kitty coming in clutch and be able to keep him alive there. Hiroshima now just dominating on the high ground right now. Maybe didn't he use the Bob there, because I mean everybody was already backing up.
If you leave him uncontested there, he's gonna go ham.
Oh, Proper. Gonna get blown up here. Oh my gosh, the Euro. Oh, I thought the Euro was playing Lifeweaver. I've only seen Euro play Lifeweaver, so it's interesting to see Fawny go over to it now. Oh no, Snorlax gonna get hacked here, forced to use ult here. Coalescence and Valkyrie coming out from Jazz Squad at the same time right now. Ooh, luckily he's able to snipe.
Proper does peel.
Ooh. JLH tried to hack the Moira out of ult, but I think one of the DPS on the side of Jazz Squad just barely keeping the hack off of them. And now they're looking to roll this payload in. Uh-oh. I don't think Shadow's gonna be able to get out here. Shadows gets picked there.
I have an issue playing into the Sombras.
Oh boy. Oh, he's so close to EMP there, and I think that's gonna spell back up for and a regroup for Jazz Squad right now as they fall to 1 minute and 40. Even if they win this fight, which I don't think they will, and now with the use of the tree right now, it's gonna be almost impossible to win this fight here. But that does mean it's an opportunity for Shadows to get a big blade here because now they have no support ultimates on the side of Mujin. Valkyrie got used at the tail end of that fight.
We could get hit by a Genji moment though, where he just gets disintegrated immediately. That could always happen.
Ooh, big EMP is gonna get connection on 4 people, and Jalen's gonna pop this blaze. He's gonna get 1. Looking for a second, gets hacked out, so not gonna be able to dash quite yet. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of back and forth right now. JLH falls really low, and now he's gonna fall permanently. Mercy trying to get the res, but immediately gets hacked out by Jinquei. Jinquei just being able to eat up for them not focusing him right now. Mercy falls to 1 HP. They really need to focus this Life Weaver. Life Weaver's gonna get survives, and Jinquei punched out of position. This Bob from Hiroshima is gonna be really strong right now. And the EMP as well. And
I don't just can't Mercy.
What an insane clutch from JLH and Hiroshima right there to put the Bob in the perfect position as well as the EMP and hack people. I don't know. It's looking real desperate for Jazz Squad right now because now they're running out of time. 20 seconds left just to push it a few more mere meters. I think Proper's going to try to punch him back.
The only ult they do have is Jazz Kitty's ult. They are coming up on Meteor Strike, but I don't know if that's going to be doing anything for them.
And again, these DPS are just so annoying right now from Mujin. Hiroshima being able to sit on that high ground uncontested, as well as JLH just looking for hacks the entire time. Immediately going to get hacked and punched. You thought you were going to get that res? You ain't going nowhere. Oh, if they can
very interesting.
These DPS on high ground just eating up everybody right now. And now it's just Snorlax alive on point, and now they're gonna fall. And now they fall down 2-0 against Mujin.
They are in sweep territory.
Yeah, Mujin looking real strong right now. No real answer from the side of Jazz Squad right now. This is the ult I was talking about where I saw the bomb just kind of land on the edge there and kind of slowly slide off towards where the rest of the Jazz Squad.
Damn, that was a nicely placed bomb then.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it was intentional. It just perfectly landed on the slope that it just slid to the wrong location. So let's see what kind of answer Jazz Squad's gonna have for the next map. We're gonna take a short break so we can let the teams decide what the lineups are gonna be and figure out what map we're gonna play on next. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
My team got this.
Oh, they're already talking trash.
Definitely.
No, it's confidence. It's one of those things that your teams need confidence. But welcome back, everybody, to map 3 of Jazz Squad versus Mujin. Right now, we have decided to go to Coliseo. I think Hydrate wants to join us.
Oh, Hydrate wants to chill with us?
I'm cool with that.
As am I.
Cool. So we might get a three-man casting squad.
Hell yeah.
The quality of the stream. Oh, so I'll tell you what the 6 skulls was. So back in Overwatch 1 days, what had happened was we have Jazzed Up on our team that we've been playing since Overwatch 1. That's how long we've known each other. But he would play Cassidy, exclusively, and every time you try to get those big plays, those big play the games where you get a 6-man kill, and then what happened was he would finally get the 6 skulls he was looking for. He'd pull the trigger and get no kills, and he would just be so angry because he'd be like, "I saw 6 skulls." So that's where we kind of derive that from. Every time we pop Cassidy ults, that's what we always say, regardless of what we get. But
joke. They once copied a Reinhardt in Overwatch 1 and got disintegrated.
That sounds about right. Sounds like me whenever I play Echo.
Well, the reason they got disintegrated, they got shattered, hooked, slept, and shield bashed.
Well, let's see if Jabba's going to be dealing with that same fate as we go into map number 3 on Coliseo. Jazz Squad looking to reverse sweep again. They need to retaliate, and they need to do it right now because they don't have any more chances after this. They lose this map, it's going to be a swift 3-0 for Mujin.
I will say this. Hero is very, very good at push. Especially with this map. It is very hit scan.
Yeah, very hit scan oriented. And it's going to be real strong for Widowmakers, especially with these long sight lines right here. Fawny going to come out on Brig? That'll be interesting, because I never see that. But look at the Jazz.
It looks like they are going to be playing the protect backline. I feel like Fawny is going to end up protecting Nox a lot.
Yeah, just trying to do like a counter dive play style. Just kind of capitalize on maybe headshots or doom punches is going to be real imperative for these fights here. Jinquei coming out on the Echo, maybe trying to counter back. Sees the Widowmaker there. Is he going to be able to kill him? Ooh, he's going to get punched out of the sky from Proper. That was a sick punch. I was not even looking.
Oh, that was sick.
And now they're just cleaning up the rest of the fight here. And now it's just Snorlax not going to survive for too much longer. He falls to 1 HP, and Proper is going to easily clean up the rest of that fight. Ooh, barely missed out on that hook shot there. Oh my gosh, and he didn't learn his lesson. He saw the hook and he said, "I'm just going to go in anyways." Adorable coming in for Jazz Rock. Maybe they're not seeing too much value on the Moira, so they wanted to try to go something a little bit more flexible.
Snorlax go off to the Ram. I don't really know if that's something you would want to run. I would have expected something like a Sigma.
That's what I was saying. Something, or like a something
Rock.
a little bit more, a little bit more with CC tool. But just when I say that, Hiroshima looked at that shield and decided, I'm going to hook around it and get a nice little hook shot in the back line. Ooh, Jinquei finally.
It is so funny to hear Hiroshima's name.
Yeah, when I first said it, I had to double check because I was like, did I say that right? Because it didn't sound right.
Yeah, no, he's like. He wanted to change his name before joining the tournament, and he wants to have fun. That's his thing.
Uh-oh, Proper gonna fall down really low here. Luckily, Yoro gonna be able to throw that nade in the last second, and just when I say it, Hiroshima is gonna get 2 picks on the back line right now. He's looking for more. He's got 3.
They need to do something about Hero.
He's got 4. He pretty much killed the whole team. This dude is crazy.
They need to take care of Zero, or they're not going to be able to do all too much.
No one can hide from my sight.
Yeah, and what's their answer? I mean, they're going to the Tracer, but I mean, I would think they want to maybe mirror the sniper right back at him just to try to help mitigate some of that damage he's doing by, you know, forcing him into these off angles and forcing him into natural cover. Uh-oh. That's going to be a huge anti coming out again from Yoro. Yoro's getting these perfectly placed grenades right now and just getting tons of value with the Ana. And again, while they're trying to deal with the Ana, the Widowmaker's just eating up everybody in the back line.
Welcome.
Welcome, Matt.
Oh. Yes, we just finished up Shadow Cavalry versus Skull.
Oh.
My mic is low.
Duplicate on the Bastion is going to come
Okay,
out
let's
here.
go.
And that shield is not going to do you no justice right now. Uh-oh, Shadows. Forced to recall early here. Not going to be able to get any value in the backline. Just forced to just play frontline right now. And oh, as I say that, Proper gets the nano. The perfect time he's going to get blown up.
That is very scary to see.
And all while this fight is happening, Bonnie and Yoro haven't been looked at all during this fight.
Which is kind of scary. If you let Mujin's support line go unchecked, they are just going to keep Proper and Hero alive.
Just I say that again, I mean, they Jazz Squad get an early pick during that fight, and again, it just doesn't mean anything because again, the backline is completely uncontested there. Oh, he's so close to getting his Primal Rage there, and he's not going to be able to get it. Just dies just at 96%.
Oh, this is scary.
Uh-oh, JLH forced to play natural cover here, but luckily Proper going to be able to punch him back here. Oh, I think they're going to be able to stop the bleeding here, finally.
Nux does fall.
But
But
now,
Jazz
a monster
has-
mountain to climb.
Jazz has such a long way to go.
I mean, practically pushed it all the way to the end here. So now Mujin just got the cruise. They just need to make sure they don't lose too many consecutive fights, and they're chilling. 134 meters. This is gonna be about has to be the reverse sweep of all reverse sweeps right now.
They have to oh, Shadows didn't stand a chance.
And no res from Jazz Kitty, immediately gonna get punched out there. Snorlax looking to dive the backline here, just try to deal with this, deal with these supports or deal with this freaking Widowmaker, and nothing's dying. Well, I mean, nothing's dying on the side of Mujin. Jazz Squad
Hero
just
does die.
getting
That is
obliterated.
huge. But is it enough?
Oh,
Bonnie ends up falling.
just a little out of position there from the bubble, keeping him back. Whew. Uh-oh, JLH just again, even though they pretty much lose this fight, they take the bot all the way back. So now they have to push it back even further. So Jin Kui giving up on the Bastion and is gonna go to something a little bit more, a little bit less tanky, but at the same time it's just as damaging and actually more scary to deal with, especially when you have the Doomfist in your face. Be able to magnetic grenade, pull him down to earth. Just when I say that
That
he really
is-
dies back there.
That is if the cleanse doesn't go through before that happens.
Uh-oh, and the blade's gonna come out from the shadows. Oh, barely misses the reflect there, and now it's just a matter of cleaning up the fight there. But Fawny coming in clutch with the nice whip shot to help clean him up there. Proper falls to 69 HP. Nice.
Nice.
Oh boy. This mercy pocket on Jin Kui just somehow keeping him alive through all of this damage. And just when I say
Holy.
the rest of the team is going to be following suit right now. Oh, nice roll out of the punch here. Now it's just Fawny cleaning up the fight there with Yoro. And again, they're chilling right now. They don't care if the bot's not moving because they have such a monster lead right now.
And if Jazz Squad does end up winning a fight, how many do they lose in that fight? Proper ends up getting back fast and just kind of just stalling point. That's all Jazz Squad's doing right now. Not Jazz Squad. That's all Mujin's doing right now.
And that's all they need to do. But having such a big lead like that, it's almost impossible to really rally up and get that many consecutive fights back to back for a win. Shadows looking to finally take care of this Widowmaker, but he has to deal with the Suzu on top of the Brig. The Brig's just doing a really good job at just keeping their team up and just pushing back any type of counterplay. Oh, Cassie's gonna fall there, and and a Kitsune Rush is gonna come out from a doorbell. Perfect timing right now. It's gonna be able to apply tons of damage and tons of healing all at the same time. It's just like a Coalescence, except better. And now it's just Brig versus the world right now. Oh, Kiriko not gonna be able to keep him up for much longer. Oh my gosh, Xingque hits that.
That's a huge fight win.
Now they're finally starting to get some progress on the board here, some actual meaningful progress.
We're seeing some signs of life from Jazz Squad too. That's huge.
Yeah, but is it too late? Because right now we're ticking down to the last 2 minutes of the clock. It's
Never count them out.
I guess not. Hiroshima giving up on the Widowmaker, plays now swapping over to the Cassidy. JLH gonna get an early pick on the Shadows here. Boy, everyone's falling so low right now. JLH has such a power position right there. Oh, and a nice stick onto JLH there, but Snorlax just gets a little too greedy in the backline. Not going to have any support dealing with the backline. Oh, boy. Is he going to pull the trigger? He saw 6 skulls. Oh, and Cassidy playing real aggressive right now. Oh, Proper's going to get stuck out of his punch right now, and now Fawny giving up on the Brig, going over to the Moira, playing something a little bit more agile, a little bit more healing, and be able to take care of the Genji at the same time. Shadow's got a blade here. Doesn't even need to use it. Nice dash and cleaning up that Echo really quickly there. And that's what they need to do. They need to win these fights. They need to win them quickly without losing anybody on their side.
They have so far to push. They can't afford to lose a fight.
Shadow's got a blade here. How are they going to approach with it? Proper forced to use that.
Gotta get rid of Nade first.
Boy. Oh my gosh, he got squished. If they may need to just disengage right now because they have 30 seconds left on the clock. I don't think they're gonna be able to get res, and they're not gonna be able to turn this fight around with no DPS. They need to disengage, and they need to disengage right now. Snorlax is gonna fall. And Mujin's smart right now, they're gonna just leave the bot alone. And they do. Oh no, they're gonna start taking it back. Because now 15 seconds left.
Proper's doing a little bit of a funny.
Where's he doing? I had to look at him. Oh, they're leaving the bot there.
He was pushing bot.
Yep, and then they have to push there. They're not going to be able to touch. Boy, just dying just a hair share of the bot. Ooh. And Mujin are going to take it in a surprising 3-0 against the Jazz Squad.
Mujin being Mujin winning feels nice. We've gotten so unlucky with constant map 5s. This one feels nice.
Yeah, real dominant. Hiroshima, their first time ever playing in a league. I mean, at least on your team. First time playing on your team, and just a dominant performance from Hiroshima. So that's going to be my vote for MVP, because, I mean, he was just laying down the heat, whether it's the Cassidy or the Widowmaker. And then I guess for honorable mention, we will give it over to... I'm going to give it over to the Jazz Kitty, because supports don't get too much love. But also...
Nox wants an encore.
Yeah,
that makes 2 Mercy players who get an honorable mention, actually. Because we just gave Arya our honorable mention.
Damn, in one day, too.
So 2 supports, honorable mentions with DPS getting, or Widow players getting MVP.
Yeah, so just because of Jazz Kitty just playing all 3 maps and just being a big difference maker on the side, even though they were getting hard focused a majority of the game, just playing that Mercy and just being so agile, not dying first, consecutively throughout these fights, they're going to be so imperative to keeping Jazz Squad, keeping them alive and keeping them, healthy. So. That's pretty much going to spell it up for me. Let me fix the score. But I've been your host and caster, Mr. Leapfrog. Thanks again for Krino for jumping in midway through.
I got to play my one match. I got what I wanted.
He got his 1 map win, and he got it, and he retired. So.
Yeah, I'm retired now.
And then otherwise.
He's retired, permacaster now. He's like Jake.
Yeah, sounds about right. But, thanks again, guys, for watching. We'll see you guys next time. As we see next week, Jazz Squad is going to be going against Danger Close, the undefeated team right now. So.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, they need to. They need to rally
I forgot
back.
Danger Close is still undefeated.
So.
Don't worry, Mujin will get to them soon enough.
But otherwise,
Soon enough you'll get that.
Soon enough. See you guys later.